Welcome back to the Marathon Mortgage Happy Hour. I'm Mike Witzek.
I'm Rory Farrell.
And today we're going to be discussing a pretty big update, actually. So we'll jump into the beer and then we'll discuss the update.
Cool. Yeah. As always, we'll start with the beer segment. Today we're going to do Wissahickon Brewing Philly United. I picked this up, I think, last weekend, and it's a dry hopped lager, which is basically, you know, your traditional light lager, German style lager, but they dry hop it. So they add hops towards the end of the brewing process, which gives it more of an aroma. And this is Citra hop, so it's going to have like a really citrusy kind of tropical nose to it, but still really dry and light. And the cool part about this is they've partners with the Legacy of Hope. So it says, every time you enjoy a Philly United proceeds will help provide emergency support for Philadelphia cancer patients and their families. So
very nice.
Shout out to them. And go check them out there in East Falls. And cool space, outdoor, indoor. So yeah.
Very dope.
Good spot. They've been open for like, I think 6 years or so. Oh no.
What's happening? Interesting.
When I tipped it over, I probably shook it up a little bit.
I got you.
But I started with by a family, just a dad and kids.
Podcaster. I'm a bad podcaster.
Come on, man. Airplane mode. What are you thinking? But yeah, a father and his sons and his daughter who were home brewing at home started this like official real brewery a couple years ago, and obviously they're doing well.
Very nice.
So cheers to them. Thanks for the beer, and cheers to you. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, brother. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, nice and light, nice and clear.
Smells good. Smells like I'm going to like it.
You think it's got that little bit of a citrusy flavor more so than a traditional lager?
I like it. I could kick my feet up and watch football and drink this.
There you go. It's football season. Go Birds.
Go Birds, baby. Go Birds. Go Phillies, more importantly, honestly, right now. I mean, Birds are 5-0. Don't got to worry about them. Phillies are 1-1 right now in the second series here, so let's see what happens with them.
All right, well,
yeah,
go Philly sports. So Philly United, there you go. All right, I'm gonna let you kind of jump into the mortgage update or the weekly update for our industry.
Pretty big update. So Fannie Mae is updating their policy with down payments on 2 to 4 unit owner occupied homes that are conventional. So FHA was typically the route to go with that. If you wanted to buy a 2 unit or a 4 unit and you wanted to live in 1 unit and rent the others out, FHA, you could put 3.5% down no matter how many units. And that was like the
even
way
if
to
you
go.
had good credit, or even if you had like 10% down, but you couldn't get to that 15 or the 20, 25% down, FHA tended to be the way to go.
Yeah, for sure. But now, November 18th, the rules are changing. And it is coming out. I thought Kathy was coming in here. She got really close.
Podcast cast.
I know. Podcast. We should have her come in. The rule changing November 18th is that you're only going to need to put 5% down now for a 2 to 4 unit home on a conventional mortgage. So that is a very big thing for a lot of people who are wanting to have a conventional pre-approval, to have a competitive offer, and also get a 2 to 4 unit property.
And maybe you have like really good credit. And you're putting 5 or 10% down where previously you would have had to go FHA and maybe had higher mortgage insurance, but it just gives us one more option, especially with how competitive things are and listing and seller side of the equation, not wanting to accept FHA.
Yeah.
Simple update, and we'll see how.
Simple update is, I think it's a pretty big update, though. I think a lot of people are going to be looking to buy more 2 to 4 unit properties now. I mean, why not if you could? But
like you,
that's just me. Yeah, I would. I'm going to use it. So. So that's the update right now.
Cool. Well, then that November 18th, you said?
November 18th.
Yeah, so we're still, a month out, but that's kind of the announcement came across our desks this week. So timely, and we'll kind of update you on.
Sure, you're going to be seeing blasts coming out of it in the next 2 weeks. So.
Yep. So nice. That was quick, simple, easy. Maybe
easy.
People are still tuned in at this point.
Possibly.
Cool.
Comment if you're still tuning in. I'm curious.
Live comment and call in.
Yeah, call in. Call this number now. We're live. We should do that.
The phones are blowing up over there.
We should do that. We should do a segment where we leave a number to call and we get messages and we go over, like, you call in with your mortgage questions. And
maybe if we grow to that, I don't think too many people are gonna be leaving us messages.
You never know.
It's mostly just gonna be crank calls.
You never know. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome. That'd be even more fun. So yeah, that is that.
Cool.
What's your win, dude?
Win for the week is I had a friend who had done his purchase and his refi over the past couple of years. I've known him since really middle school or even grade school.
Okay.
So a good friend of mine, went to college together, done a couple loans for him. Moving back to the area, which is always good news. We love that he's going to be back in the area with his family. But he's looking to do a new construction build. So basically from the ground up. So buy the land, build the home from the ground up. And kind of finance it through that whole process, as opposed to new construction where you buy it directly from the builder once it's complete.
Yeah.
So a little bit more of a unique product, and just kind of searched around, figured out what the best option was for him, found a great lender, found great terms for him, and just kind of it gets complicated, and most people aren't used to that way of doing a loan. So just kind of broke it down for him in a simple way, and he really appreciated it, and just kind of put a different option in front of him for where he wanted to move and how he wanted to move home and his options there. So
very nice,
especially as the market is so competitive now, like the new build or the new construction. If you're able to do that and finance it in a way that is cost efficient, you're not competing for one house with 17 other offers on the table. So you just build it your own and put it where you want and live happily ever after.
Yeah, do it as you please.
In Delco.
Delco with the water.
Instead of Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah, we're going to get some water and party up for the Eagles. Go Birds.
I hate that.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, what's your I can't listen to that anymore.
Yeah, dude. My win for the week is probably going to have to be, well, first off, I had two of my very good friends' birthdays last week, so it was nice catching up with everybody and having a great weekend, so that's a win. But business-wise, I'd say probably I've been helping out a couple first-time home buyers. Just, very excited. They put an offer in. Looks like it got accepted, so
cool.
We'll be moving along with that. And they're just like,
accepted in this market is an exciting win.
For sure, but
especially if you're a first-time home buyer, going in with FHA or 5 or 3% down or something.
That's what they're doing. So it's like 3.5% down FHA. They got to accept it. We're excited. So that's
cool.
Pretty boring, but
All right. Well, that was a quick one.
Yeah. What are we at?
It. 7.5.
8 minutes and 51 seconds. 52, 53, 54. Yeah.
That's the sound we make when we cut podcasts short. Under 10 minutes.
That works.
All right.
See y'all later.
See ya. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Cheers.